Welcome, Sag, to the channel. My name is Robin, and this is AriesFireTarot. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you more than you'll ever know. Okay, so I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're ready for your May mid-month tarot card reading. This is going to be a general reading. Hopefully it resonates with all of you. However, you might only be able to get a little bit from the reading. So take whatever you can, take whatever connects to you, and leave the rest for another viewer. So I'm using the Essential Tarot card deck today, you guys. Here, I'll give you a little pop of the deck. I'm going to use 8 cards. I'm going to do 4 anchor cards and 4 clarifying cards. I think this is a great spread to sort of get like a deep dive into the available energy around Sagittarius for this time period. So hope you like the reading. Let me know what you think in the comments. Definitely remember to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all of that very much. Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle, and then I'm going to start pulling cards for your reading. May, mid-month. General reading for Sagittarius. Okay. All right. I'm going to actually cut the deck in half and then take that half. Okay, ready or not, here we go. First card I have for you guys is the 8 of Cups. So this card tells of sort of a lingering situation that you could be just hanging on to. You're ready to leave, but for some reason you're kind of just staying there, but your back's to it. You're emotionally done, but you might not physically be able to get away from it. You've got the Temperance card. So Temperance is about like being even and cool and, you know, moderate and keeping everything on a level, like sort of not getting super emotional one way or the other. Usually I just relate this to calming thoughts. In this particular deck, there is spirit coming down and sort of touching your crown chakra to help keep you sorry guys, I've got a little bit of a throat thing going on. Sort of to keep you on an even keel, because it looks like you might have been very emotional the past little while. La Chienne has arrived. You want to come up? Here, come up. Come on. She's just staring at me right now. So I see that you're definitely done with something or someone. You know, we've got the 7 of Rods here. You're ready. You see this, you guys? You've got 2 cards in which your back is turned. See this one? You've turned your back and you're facing forward to what opposes you. And then this one, you've got your back turned to what you're done with. So it's like you're on this median line in between. You've got 8 of Cups and then Temperance and then 7 of Rods. So in between this, you're trying to keep sort of a hold of who you are at your center and not let this drama that is around you affect you too much. But it's almost like it's at a boiling point and then it simmers down. Like some days you can be unaffected by it, but then other days you're just ready to basically tell people off or storm out or something like that. So you're definitely being sent some energy from the angels right now with Temperance to help keep you like calm and centered. Hi. I don't know what she wants. So 8 of Rods here, guys. I think the situation could be ending relatively soon. I see some of you actually going for a vacation with the 8 of Rods to sort of get away from this. I think a lot of you are involved in a situation with your family or loved ones. Could even be close friends that it's just taxed you to the limit emotionally, like feeling really drained and what is the word I'm looking for? Like defensive for some reason. You're feeling really defensive, like taken advantage of to a certain extent. So the 8 of Cups, you guys, you definitely your back is turned here. And then again, we've got somebody with their back turned and ready to look into the future. I think some of you feel like you're done with this present way of life. Like this is where you are right now, and this is where you want to be, like looking forward, looking ahead to what you can achieve in your future. But for some reason, you're staying in this current environment. So I picked the deck up, and then there was one card left on the bottom. So I'm going to take that. I usually just pull from the top, but I believe that everything happens for a reason. So I'm going to take this card from the bottom. I've got 5 of Cups underneath the Temperance card. I just am seeing over and over in these cards where you're in a place where you're just looking at what could have been and what is, and kind of a why me vibe. I think a lot of us feel that way sometimes, like, why isn't my life working out the way that I had planned it to, or the way I had dreamed it to be when I was a child? You know, things just aren't panning out. That perfect vision that we have, like, life has so many twists and turns. I think you're just you're done with it, like done with twists and turns. You want to have things go your own way here. It's like, I just see this permeating sadness, guys. A lot of you are like getting ready. You're building up your inner strength to move forward. You know, 8 of Rods here. You're ready to get out. I think some of you are so stuck in a situation. I don't even think it's of your own making. Like you could be in a marriage that like no longer serves your heart. I think some of you are taking care of like elderly people in your family. There's a real sense of obligation here. There's a real sense of missing out on your own life. Let me keep pulling some cards here. So definitely this is about to change, you guys, with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's going to take a little bit of pressure from you. I think there's other people in your family or your circle that could be helping right now. Like I said, I just see that, again, you're a caregiver. And other people are kind of like letting you do it and not pitching in a little bit or at all. And this is what you're going to start demanding that people help you out. And that's going to change the course of your life with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to start to ease up a little bit. I don't think this is really related to money at all. I just see a drudgery in your cards. I've got the Magician card here, so you can definitely make this all happen, and you're just on the brink of it. So something is going to have to like go down for this to happen. And this is like, he's holding, is it a sword or a wand up? He's holding up a wand. And you've got a lot of wands here. Like, wands are rods in this deck, right? So you've got the 3 of Rods, which is telling of being a certain way along a journey and still looking forward. There's something in your life that's unfulfilled. And I think you've been a doormat to a certain extent, you know, out of a sense of obligation. You know, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like you're doing things because you think it's the right thing to do. But even for people that are like saintly, I'm sure that gets a little exhausting, and then having people kind of on the sidelines watching you makes it even worse. But there's a change in these cards coming up, and you guys can make that change happen. All you have to do is want it, really, with the Magician, to think about it. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards. I know I said 8, but I want to do a couple more. Like, who is stuck in a situation out there, you guys? Like, even a little bit of help would be nice. Am I right? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Okay, so what I want to see a little bit more about is the 8 of Cups, where you're just really ready to move on. And then you've got the 3 of Rods. So what are you looking at? Like, what is going on with these two cards together? And you've got the Moon card. So I think you're like, you're looking at things considered to other people. Like, what would happen to these other people if I left? Like, who would support them? Who would take care of these people or person? You know, and you've got the Moon here. You're definitely caught up in your mind. I really think that you feel that if you left, the whole situation would fall apart, but I don't think that's going to happen. There are other people that could step up. They're just not stepping up because you're there, so they don't have to, right? They're going on about their lives, and they're kind of taking you for granted that you're this support system, and they've forgotten about you and your needs. I want to see what's going on with the 8 of Rods and the Magician, because I want to see how you guys can help to move yourselves forward, because that's just not a fun situation to be in at all. I had a card flip out. So I've got the Knight of Pentacles here, guys. So the Knight is an action card, and the Pentacles are about material wealth. So when we put these together, it looks like there's actually a really strong person coming in to help you. Really strong, solid person that is going to give you the advice that you're not the only one that has to be responsible for. I really see that you're caregiving for another person in your family. Like, sometimes you are the only person, but I think somebody's going to come in and actually offer to help you. They're going to take some of that burden from you. And I think what you need to start doing is visualizing that person and asking for it. Because I pulled this card on the 8 of Rods and the Magician. So you can bring that person, you can manifest that person, you guys. Like asking Spirit. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. So let's see what's going on with the 7 of Rods and the Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel is only going to turn when you stop the way that, let me say this right. So you're at this point where you kind of want to turn around and like you're feeling really emotional about it. So I think that you really want to just sort of freak out and like yell at people. Like, you have the persuasion to do that. You don't need to yell at people, and it's gonna move things for you. And then it's gonna manifest with this person coming in with the Knight of Pentacles. So I think I pulled them backwards, but that's okay. So again, I've got this really intense person coming in to help you. I've got the 2 of Cups here, which is being able to trust somebody, and somebody that shares your ideals. That could be somebody that you know already, that wakes up when you start talking about, like, I'm really tired and I need some help. So it could be somebody that, like I said, that you already know, but it could be somebody new that comes in But you're gonna have to like verbalize this, you guys. If you need help, you're gonna have to start asking for it. And I want to pull one more card. Yeah, definitely. You need to start doing this now, because I've got the 9 of Swords, and I can just see angel numbers 1515, guys, when I held this card up and looked at the camera. Go look at that for your angel message, please. Angel numbers 1515. Very stressed out. Very stressed out with the 5 of Cups and the Temperance card. But it's like the universe is seeing you right now, and they would like to offer you this person with the Knight of Pentacles that would come in and help you, but you have to ask. You're going to have to ask. You're going to literally have to ask the universe for help, and that's all you have to do is like, and my go-to when I need help is I ask Archangel Michael for help. Like, he's the warrior angel. He does like to swoop in and help. So I just say, okay, Archangel Michael, I really need your help right now. I really need your help with, and state your situation. If you need a new job, if it's a job that you're doing too much and other people are kind of watching you and they're taking your credit, like, you just need to, like, Archangel Michael, I need help finding a new job. If you're taking care of somebody elderly and there's no other choice, it's just you. You just ask, Archangel Michael, I need some help taking care of, you know, whoever it is in your family, my auntie, or I really need some help, you know. Just ask specifically whatever that situation that you need help is, because it's available and it wants to come in. Like, the Temperance card is also an angel if you look very closely, and that energy is coming in. So just externalize what you're feeling, but try to keep yourself calm at the same time, because I'm definitely seeing a high level of stress in the cards here for you guys, but you can get out of this, and it'll change really quickly for you once you start to ask for help. And like I said, I like to ask Archangel Michael, but you can ask any angel that you want. If you're not sure on how to do that, I have a whole list of videos like all about angels. You could check that out. So yeah, that is my advice in these cards right here. I see you struggling, but there's help available from the universe, but you're gonna have to start asking. Like, get out of this energy here and like take a little bit of the 7 of Rods, where you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm physically exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted. This is what I think of the situation. I need help to do this. And then it'll change really rapidly for you. And I think a whole new path of your life will open up as a result of that. And you can get back to more of like, not saying self-centered, but, you know, activities that benefit you, right? Okay, so guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments what you think, and otherwise we'll see you back next time. Take care of yourselves. All the best. Bye.